This is my 1988 and a half Suzuki Samurai project I have up for sale. Just a few things about it, not really anything to point out good with the top. It needs a new top, but as you can see, the body is in excellent condition for an 88 and a half, let alone an 88 and a half Suzuki Samurai. I mean, you guys see these things out there, they're rusted out pretty bad. Few key features with this particular Samurai. The tub is completely rhino lined. See if you can see that. I mean, it's rhino lined, the whole thing. It's got some, it's like a canvas, a really heavy duty, softer than burlap, but resembles burlap wrap over all of the bars on the inside. The interior is somewhat custom. They did a pretty good job on it, whoever did it. I did not do it myself. I've had this thing for a few years. I just haven't really had the time or the money to do to it what I want to. Wife and I started a family, and of course that took priority. A couple other things with this thing. It's got, you can see here, the axles are not that great. Honestly, they might need a little attention, but it does have 4-inch Old Man Emu lift springs. It's not spring over axled yet. I mean, this thing could go up another 4 inches really easily. The frame has had some rework. When I say rework, I don't mean like repair work. I mean, it's been strengthened up. You can also see there is a traction bar there. That's to prevent spring wrap. And the reason that's on there is because at one time, this particular Samurai had a small block Chevy in it. This is actually a Lightning conversion. If you go to Suzuki Lightning.com, I believe it is, or just search for it, you'll see what I'm talking about. They offer a lot of different hop-ups for these things. It's got a custom built cross member for the transmission. Front axle's in alright shape. The rear axle, I think, is going to need a little bit of attention. A lot of guys are putting this Toyota axles under there. That's what I planned on doing. When I got this, it didn't have a motor in it, and I dropped this 92 Tracker 1.6 down in it. Never wound up finishing it. Kind of ran out of money. It ran. I bought a Tracker that ran. I pulled the motor and stuff out. It's got the Tracker radiator. I mean, it's all here. The only thing that I would really do to this, if I was going to continue with the project, is I would pick up a Tracker power steering pump, because this does have a power steering gearbox also already installed with a drop pitman arm, if you can see that. Let me see. There you go. So I mean, it's all set up. The tie rod is not on there. The tie rod and drag link are not on there. I do have that if you plan to run these axles. I'd rather hang on to it because I have another Samurai project, but I would throw it in. Let's see what else. Oh, the frame, as you could see before, the frame is rhino lined also. Frame's in pretty good shape. That bushing looks pretty bad. Yeah, I guess you could say that, but I mean, those things are a dime a dozen. You can get those. A lot of guys are replacing those with hockey pucks. Those things are like 50 cents a piece, so, you know, play it against sports. I do have all the carpet for it. It's kind of shoved back in here in the back. I just wanted to show the rhino lining, so I took the carpet out for that. It needs cleaned up a little bit. I mean, this is just a project. It's not that far from being complete. I mean, like I said, this thing is not rusted out at all. I would honestly like to see somebody drop another V8 down in it. I think that would be really sweet. But, you know, I'm asking $1,000 for this thing, but I won't turn down a reasonable offer. And I do mean reasonable. But if you're interested, give me a call. My number is actually, I'm not going to put my phone number on Craigslist. You guys are just going to have to email me, I guess, unless I post an image of it. I don't want to get all the spammy phone calls, but that's what it is. It's for sale. If you're interested, give me a call.